Hello everybody, this is the October 2020 reading, and if it resonates with you, that's wonderful. If it doesn't, just take the parts that do resonate, because I'm only doing one reading here. You can always contact me for private readings, but this is a general reading geared for anybody who sees this video. This is my Cosmic Tarot deck. Okay, October, not the best month. All right, that's not to say that there aren't really good things about it. So I would highly recommend resting. I know I hurt my foot the other day, so I definitely need to rest. But now is a time to put down your swords and stop battling and rest and relax. If you do not rest and relax, you'll probably be compromising your immune system. And what I mean by that is you may become under the weather because you're not resting enough, okay? So don't overdo it. It is time to rest during October. In the recent past, you've been disappointed by people and situations. It's probably last month some things came to light that maybe you had suspected, but you didn't know 100% for sure, and now you know for sure, and now you're just like disappointed. So you need to let go of these sort of let down expectations and move forward. All right. Now, in the future, for your future card, this is a cruelty and despair card, this Nine of Swords. Swords is a lot of air energy. So you can see that this man here is holding his head. It's because his thoughts are haunting him, and his thoughts are making him worried and giving him despair. However, I have gotten this card for people who did see military service, and during the military service saw some pretty disgusting, horrible things. And so maybe part of this rest is that some other things are going to come to light that you will also not like. So if you rest, you'll be able to deal with these other things that are coming down the road that are stressful. I would say not physically stressful, they're just like mentally and emotionally stressful. They're just things that you don't want to face, nobody wants to face. So I also want to make a comment that none of these cards have to do with money. So we're not talking about your financial well-being. If you're worried about your job or something, this entire spread has nothing to do with that. This has to do with emotional and mental well-being, and this is a rocky month for that. Okay, now what you don't know is this King of Swords. So you have a gentleman around you who is very mature. He is a mover and a shaker, and he is really good at making things happen socially. He's a social butterfly, but like I said, he is a master. So he is a starter, a go-getter, has a lot of energy, is really fun to be around. And I think that despite all this like turmoil here, that this gentleman is pretty lighthearted, and he's gonna make the situation not seem quite so bad. All right, Five of Wands. This has to do with conflict and arguing with people, like physical arguments. So this could mean that you're actually having arguments with people in your family or at work. Generally, it's with people that you know well. It's not a stranger, in my opinion. So But these sort of conflicts are internal too. So maybe there's something that you have left unsaid for a long time, and then all of a sudden it comes out, and that you're unable to control your words, and then you just get into an argument. This is the sort of thing that we're talking about during October. There's a lot of tension and there's a lot of unrest, and there are things coming down the line that you're not quite sure what they're going to be yet, and they're probably not going to be pleasant. And guess who's here to help you? This guy, because he is fun and he is lighthearted, but he is also a master. And in what I mean by master, I mean in the energetic field. So yeah, he'll make things fun. He's probably pretty athletic, probably likes to be outdoors, probably likes sports. So that's what this guy is like. All right, so let me move on to another deck. This is Everyday Tarot. All right, pretty intense. Let me make sure you can see these. Okay, well, you got the Lovers, that's good. October, Heartbreak. This is a heartbreak and sorrow card. I really don't like pulling this card because generally that means that something heartbreaking is on the horizon. So if you're not already feeling some sort of heartbreak or loss, you will experience some sort of heartbreak or loss. I don't know how big or small that is. It's going to depend on whoever is reading, whoever is receiving this. Okay, so 8 of Swords here. So this, once again, you got to keep in mind, these are Swords cards. They're air cards. They have a lot to do with the mental disposition at the moment during October. And so so this card, you feel trapped by your thoughts and your situation, and you believe you are the victim. While it may appear as if you have few choices, the bindings around you are loose, and if you change your thoughts, you will change your life. That's a really good summary of a lot of Swords cards. Once you change your thoughts, you change your life. So considering the very last little spread we have, this was the 5 of Cups in this area. So you were disappointed, somebody did you wrong, but you have to understand that even though something like that some negative disappointments happened, it's actually for a good, probably for a good outcome in the end. And so you have to realize that when you lose something like that, it's actually a blessing. So once you change your thoughts, it'll change your life. Okay, you are not a victim, even though by all intents and purposes it would be fair at the moment to say so. So we also have the 4 of Cups right here, and 4 of Cups. So offers and opportunities are flowing to you, but for now you're saying no. Contemplate your next step and focus on what's important to you. All right, so it really seems like you're in some sort of holding pattern right now that does not feel so good, and you have to refocus on what it is that you want, what fills your cup. 2 of Wands. So I can tell with the 2 of Wands that there are opportunities. It's not just like opportunities that are in the inspirational realm, not just in the emotional fill your cup realm. Like maybe your friend is starting a business or something, or there's just like new activities that you want to do. You know what you want to manifest, and you need to work out how. You are exploring all options and planning your path ahead before taking action. Let your intuition and passion guide you and confirm your next steps. You know, there's a lot of crap going on right here. You really need to follow your intuition, okay? And I think that whoever is watching this video is not used to that. You're not used to following your intuition. You have to start doing that, because that's the only choice you have after all of this disappointment happens. And guess what's in the future? You're gonna find the ultimate partner or job that fits you perfectly, or purpose. So this Lover's card, yes, it can mean another person, but in a lot of times it has to do with finding yourself and who you really are and coming into a more of a loving relationship with your life path. So it's a really beautiful card. Let me show it to you a little bit closer. This is one of my favorite cards, but especially in everyday tarot deck, it's really nice. So you have a beautiful soul-honoring connection with another. You successfully integrate dual forces into a unified state. You face a choice of the highest moral grounds. Yes, so the best way of saying this is soul-honoring connection with another person. And you successfully integrate dual forces into a unified state. That is the opposite of what's going on here, okay? So peace is going to come down the line for you. Okay, so now we'll do a summary card really quickly for you. I mean, October, it does seem to be pretty up and down. You do need to rest. If you feel a cold coming on, or if you're injured or scraped any part of your body, that is the universe telling you that you have to rest, okay? So that seems to be what October is saying to you. All right, sacred space. So when I get this one, it generally means that you do need to meditate and just take time for yourself. If you don't want to spend time with friends, if your friends are inviting you out, I know October is a pretty busy month for social activities despite the pandemic and everything like that, and you probably do want to get out, but this is actually telling you to retreat, to take time for yourself. Tonight is a full moon. Do something nice for yourself. Schedule a massage, like take a bath in hot salt water. Do something like this. This card specifically has to do with building or creating some sort of altar for yourself. Like it says, create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. So, but whether you make an altar or whether you take a hot sea salt bath, the point is that you need to connect with the divine in whatever way that you like to do the most. And the universe is really telling you to do this because there is so much other crap flying around. So this is a conflict card, okay, coming down the way. This is an argument card and internal conflict card. This card is telling you to put on the brakes and spend time with yourself. I really hope you guys do this. I hope that you have a wonderful full moon tonight. I will be back with another video shortly. Bye.